Hey guys, my name is Devonte and I sacrifice my time so you don't have to. You know what I hate about YouTubers? And I swear to God, I will never do this. No matter what size of audience I have, I promise you guys, I will never do this. First off, I try my very, and I think I've been pretty successful so far. I never get myself into drama, even within my own little niche community. I never put myself into a position where, like, I'm ever going to be into drama or anything like that. Like, if anyone were to make a response video to, say, my video towards them, I'll never respond. Like, it's this YouTuber named, you guys are probably familiar with him. He's a pretty big channel. Sunny V2, where like he gets into conflict and he'll just completely ignore whatever the person is saying or whatever the audience or whatever everybody, he just keeps making videos. I love that attitude. I mean, I'll respond to certain comments if they're just like completely dog shit, but outside of that though, like referring to an actual YouTube channel or anything along the lines of that, I don't really see the need to. And I see these channels, bro, they take the smallest thing and they blow it the fuck up. Like, it's a bad thing, don't get it wrong, but like for an example, this whole again, you guys are probably familiar with these channels. Boogie2988, I think I'm saying this name right? He's one of the older people on YouTube. I used to see him back in like 2006 with those Francine videos or whatever the fuck they're called. I remember seeing them when I was like in high school. But yeah, that guy, you know, and Mudahar, some ordinary gamer, and like he texted his wife or some shit like that, or he DM'd his wife or something on the lines of that, and they're blowing that up like it's the worst thing in the world. Actually, you know what? As I'm speaking right now, I think because I'm subscribed to Mudahar, I like his videos. It kind of reminds me of Charlie's videos, Moist Critical. He has this, I think it's called "This Week's Been Pretty Serious," and I'm pretty sure he's gonna allude to some of the Boogie stuff, and it's like, you know, obviously he's going to probably talk about the stuff that's been happening with Completionists also, but I'm pretty sure he's going to kind of take the Boogie stuff and kind of conflate that all together or bring it all together. And it's like, is it really that big of a fucking deal if someone DMs your wife? Like, it's a bad, don't get it twisted, but it's like, dude, they're treating it like it's the world's fucking most serious thing in the fucking world. Like, dude, it's not that big deal. It really, it's not. Or like the fucking girl, what's her name, SSS Sniper Wolf or some shit like that, the whole doxing Jack's film thing. It's like, okay, yeah, that's terrible, horrible, yeah, and hopefully she should get some consequences via YouTube. I'm not saying that, but it's like, okay, maybe his situation is a little bit different because that SS Sniper Wolf chick has so many retarded fans that they might actually do the bad things to him. But okay, maybe I should take him out of the equation. Okay, she's a horrible fucking person. But the ordinary gamers guy, it's like, it's not, you know, Mudahar, it's not really that big of a fucking deal. I mean, someone DMs your wife, okay, that's bad, but it's not so bad that you have to make it such a huge fucking drama. And it's like, God, same thing happens in wrestling sometimes. I guess, you know, I'm kind of gassed to that fuel because it's like, maybe I feed that fuel because I take the drama, then I clip it, and then like I make, you know, I get views from it and whatnot. So I'm part of the problem also. That's fine. I understand that. But man, when I see the other YouTubers do that, it's just like, is it really that big of a deal? Maybe I'm the last person who should speak on this. Again, I know what my channel does in the end of the day, but I don't know, like, I'm talking about wrestling in the grand scheme of things. No one gives a fuck about wrestling. Whereas these guys talk about, like, you know, these things, and then you get everybody talking millions upon millions upon millions. More people that watch Smackdown, for an example, talk about it. And it's like, damn, bro, life must suck right now when this is a bad thing that's currently occurring in the world. But yeah, I just want to talk about that. Oh, also, watch that MJF video. I think I put it on the community post. Very, very relatable stuff, man. MJF, I mean, I swear, the stuff that he was saying about how he grew up and watched professional wrestling, same thing happened with me also as far as how I grew up professional wrestling. You know, like, I talk about the Attitude Era and the Ruthless Aggression Era stuff a lot because it's just nostalgia fuel for me. I mean, it's been over for the better part of 20 years. But even within the Attitude Era, you know, when I was growing up or in the early portions of the Ruthless Aggression Era going forward, I was doing the same thing MJF was talking about, going back and watching old NWA videotapes my grandmother's boyfriend used to bring over. I used to go back in the past and I'll go on Adelphia when it was called at the time, now it's called Comcast, and go watch the WWE 24/7 Classics on demand stuff when it just came out. I'll go pick up books, the story of the wrestler they call The Undertaker, the story of the wrestler they call Bret Hart, and I'll read those books over and over and over and over. I remember my uncle used to be subscribed to, you know, PWI magazine. I'll take his magazines to school to go to read it, and, you know, like, I was just like MJF. I would, like, even though I was in the midst of the Attitude Era and stuff like that, I grew up going back and watching all the old stuff, and, you know, it's just very relatable stuff as to how MJF talks about professional wrestling, and overall I hear how he talks about professional wrestling, and it's like I feel like if he wasn't in AEW, if he wasn't a big time wrestler, I can't help but think that he'd be having the same kind of YouTube channel that I have currently and saying the exact same things that I'm saying currently at the moment. I feel as if MJF just says things that he has to say because he works for the company currently. But if you hear his views and you hear the way he was brought up as far as professional wrestling is considered, you know and you understand that, oh yeah, he's very much in the same way of how we think in the community, or at least in my community. He thinks just like us for the most part. I just thought that was really relatable. If you get the chance, check out that video that I put on the community post. But no more rambling. With that said, let's get directly into the video. Come on, Smackdown reviews this way. Oh boy, it's gonna be one of those nights, isn't it? It's gonna be one of those nights. Okay, so this opener, oh boy, nice way to set a precedent for the show. Oh, I shit you not. All my life, I was actually kind of falling asleep. I'm at work right now, by the way. You guys probably don't know this, but I'm currently right now sitting in my parking lot. I finished everything, but I said to myself, I was actually this close from telling you guys that there's no way I was going to be able to do Smackdown tonight. But when I seen a little inventory I had, I said, oh, you know what? Maybe I can make this work. And well, I'm here right now, currently in my work clothes, sitting right here at the dock inside of my car, recording Smackdown in my work clothes. So, you know, go with the flow for a minute, okay? So that could probably be a reason why I'm yawning. That could be probably a reason why I'm a little bit tired. But another reason why I could probably be tired was his goddamn promo. They opened up with Damage Control, which is just wow. What? I lost my NyQuil bottle. Good Lord have mercy. This is a hell of a substitute. These girls just kept going on and on and on, confirming shit that we already knew what was going to happen. I hate when WWE, don't you guys hate when WWE do this shit? They, like, I don't want to say it kind of insults your intelligence, but it kind of does. They've been doing this for decades now. I always had a problem with this even when I was a kid. I hate when we know something is obviously about to occur, but they drag it out as if we're fucking dumb, and they'll be like, oh, the announcement hasn't been made yet. Oh, the announcement hasn't been made yet. Oh, they did that. And the worst part about it is they did that twice in this segment. One, they did it with the whole Wargames announcement. Oh, Wargames, yeah. And the crowd went mild. Holy shit, talk about a dead-ass crowd. And even then, they sounded like so deflated. Maybe it could have been Dakota Kai. You know, maybe her gamer girl voice went away. You know, maybe Belle. What's the girl name again? The fuck's her name again? Fuck, I gotta look her up. Damn, I got the names wrong. What the hell is her name? I forgot. Oh, Belle Delphine. That's her name. Yeah, I remember seeing her, like, her skinny ass somewhere, like, on OnlyFans a couple of years ago, where she was, like, talking about the OnlyFans stuff, and, who was it, man? I can't remember, because I think I remember when, I had an OnlyFans for, well, not me, but I remember I was on OnlyFans for, oh, what's that porn star's name again? Gosh, she has some great content. Oh, I forgot her fucking name, though. Fuck. Oh, whatever, bro. That was like back in, what, 2017, 2018? I can't fucking remember. But regardless, though, what the fuck was I even talking about? Oh, yeah. Yo, so, like, I hate when they do this whole fucking thing where they think we're stupid and, like, they'll be like, oh, you know, we didn't make the announcement yet. They did it with fucking Asuka making the announcement that, hey, I'm not in Damage Control until you say it, Bailey, I'm in Damage Control, yada, 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 yada. Domo arigato, Mr. Ribato. Oh, Kung Pao Chicken. Oh, Mr. Miyagi. Yes, Mr. Miyagi. Fuck, oh my God. And then you had the whole fucking announcement with, Wargames, Dakota Kai, you know. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Dakota Kai looking like a gamer girl. That's right. Completely course correct that for a second. She's just not, you know, well, no, she could probably fit in the gamer girl stuff. If Dakota Kai had an OnlyFans, would you guys buy it? I'd probably buy it if I want my dick to get soft again, but I don't know. Maybe that's just me. And then you had an interruption by, speaking of dick getting soft, you had an interruption by, what's her name? The speckier punk chick who botches everything. Oh, yeah. Shitsy Blackheart, you know, the girl who took a shit in the toilet and took a picture of it and tried to sell it, or I think she recorded herself with her shit. I don't know. She was doing some shit. No pun intended. She jumped in the ring. She had a crossbody. Shit was going everywhere. Oh, God, stop, Devontae. Then she ended up getting jumped a little tiny bit. Then Bianca Belair and Charlotte came in the ring. And a big brawl. It started to go wild. Oh, the crowd goes wild again. God damn, I need some beer. Yes, folks, I'm not drunk. And I'm not, I guess I'm on the clock, but I'm the only person at work. Who gives a fuck? But yeah, and besides, who the fuck cares? This is, the fuck am I drinking? Is this Corona? Corona. There we go. Yeah, who gives a fuck? I ain't drinking Modelo tonight. Is this Modelo or is this Corona? Yeah, this is probably Corona. I only drink 2 types of beer anyway, so I used to drink Miller High Life, but I stopped. But, yeah, currently going on in the ring right now, we have a triple threat tag team match, it looks like, with Butch Hartman and, who else is that? The guy who broke Big E's neck. We have Pretty Deadly, and we have Slavin and the Fields Massa. Okay, there we go. Triple threat match. I'm assuming it's for a number one contender shot against Finn Balor and Damian Priest. So yeah, let's get to that match right there. I'm trying to make things entertaining for you guys. I mean, to be quite frank, maybe I am getting a little bit buzzed. Again, I'm so happy I'm the only one at work right now currently. I'm seriously at work. I'm dead ass serious. I'm still on the clock. I hope no one watches this video from my job. I could actually probably get fired for this, honest to God. I'm actually very serious. But that's okay. I make my sacrifices. What do I say all the time, guys? I sacrifice my time so you don't have to. I mean that. I truly do. Yo, I forgot to mention that Road Dogg is on commentary tonight, which is lit. That's fine. That's cool. Oh, you didn't know? Oh, well, now you know. Okay. Oh, if you don't know, now you know. You know. You can everywhere. Whatever. Okay, you guys are like fucking zygotes. Shut the fuck up. All right, no, but hey, yo, speaking of Road Dogg, speaking of commentary in general, yo, you got this asshole Kevin Patrick, or as they like to keep calling him, KP. What does that mean? Kitty? You know, let me not go there. Can't say that on YouTube. Get it? No, you can put 2 and 2 together. Yo, why? Every time I hear this nigga on commentary, bro, this nigga sucks, bro. Why every time he talks on commentary, he always inhaling and exhaling at the same time? Like, how the fuck do you even do that? This match is so exciting. Oh boy, I can't wait to see. Let's get it back. Like, nigga, how are you doing that? That's so hard to do. I can't even do that properly, and I'm trying to mock your stupid ass. Follow the Lucky Charms. Nah, but yeah, this tag team match with the Street Profits and Pretty Deadly and with Rich Holland and Bo Buchanan. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Pete Dunne. Holy fuck. Okay, no more drinking tonight. I'm done. I gotta stop drinking. It's starting to hit me for real, for real. I really don't remember anything about the match aside from like Pete Dunne just kicking Butch Hartman in the face. Butch Hartman's from Family. Wait, no. God damn it. There we go again. No, Butch Hartman's from Fairly Odd Parents, right? Or is it Danny Phantom? No, wait, Danny Phantom and Fairly Odd Parents are from the same creator. Yeah, Butch Hartman. What the fuck am I talking? But what the hell? Rich Holland. I keep calling him Butch. No, Butch is Pete Dunne. Fuck. Oh, okay. Okay, concentrate, Devontae, concentrate. Okay, no more drinking when reviewing. At least not at work. Okay, so Pete Dunne kicked Rich Holland in the face, which ended up giving the advantage to Pretty Deadly, which eventually gave the advantage to the Street Profits, who hit their little badass combination spine buster net breaking finisher. What did it call? The Revelations, I think, or the Reckoning? I think it's the Revelations. I think so. I don't know. Bible verses. They ended up hitting on Pete Dunne Rich Holland, and then they ended up getting the win. And then afterwards, Bobby Lashley came out, and then he started congratulating them. Beforehand, he was sexually assaulting there we go. He was sexually assaulting B-Fab backstage. Don't ask me how I know that. I absolutely know that. The camera cut right before it actually happened too. Trust me, that's all happening. And he came out and he congratulated his boys. He's like, that's what I'm talking about. You're doing fine, boys. Good job. Now we can sit in the front of the bus. And then you had Pete Dunne. He got really upset with Rich Holland for, kicking him in the face and costing him the match. And Rich Holland's just like, damn it, I keep losing every week. This is my moment to shine. My win-loss record was actually going to be, 2 this year. And you've ruined that for me, Butch Hartman. You should be a damn ashamed of yourself. Now we're going to have to feud. This is all your fault. I can't get my ass in the tag team championships. I can't win matches. I keep trying to murder people. You know what? I'm gonna murder you next. Good luck to you, Butch Hartman, because, with Rich going around breaking people's necks, breaking people's shoulders, who knows what might happen to you, man. What I suggest you to do currently at the moment is to put a neck brace on before this even happens. Go full Roderick Strong. Go full Adam. That's what he said. Adam. You promised to get the cum out of my eyes. Okay, let's continue on. I'm getting really gay now. Alright, show continuing on right about now. Jesus Christ. Okay, not gonna lie to you guys, I'm still feeling kind of buzzed out a little tiny bit, still kind of drunk, but goddamn, I'm not drunk enough not to reflect off of this promo from Santos Escobar. Holy shit, he cut the promo of a lifetime. That's some career making shit right there. That's the way to establish your character as a heel. Like, I got the majority of what he was saying, but my feed kind of dropped down a little tiny bit. But I came back and he was like going in on Rey Mysterio. You know, he was talking about, oh, you know, I hope your leg gets amputated. I hope that you catch an infection. I'm like, Jesus Christ. He started speaking Spanish. You know, he was like, what do you say? Which is just essentially saying, like, from the bottom of my heart, I mean that, you know, I want you to catch an infection. I'm like, holy shit, dude, what the actual fuck? I didn't get a chance to rewind to see where he actually started at, but I see the guys from the LWO, they're backstage and they're witnessing all this. And Zelina Vega, she can't take it anymore. She comes out to the ring and I'm just waiting for him to just go full Alberto Del Rio, you know, just be like, you know, like, this is my destiny, my opportunity. Like, I'm the leader. I am the leader, jefe. I was waiting for him to go full on Alberto Del Rio. Bro, Zelina's like, how could you? This is La Familia. You know, what are you doing? He's like, is it me or is it him? Zelina's like, the fuck? You just said that you wanted this man to die, essentially. And he's like, I didn't ask you that. Is it me or is it Rey Mysterio? And she's just like, the fuck? I thought I knew you. And he's just like, nah, so you're choosing him, right? And she just slaps him in his shit. Michael Cole's losing his shit. He's like, cut off his microphone. And you have these two jobbers, his two former friends. They come out and they're confronting him and they're talking to him. And they're like, what the hell did you just do that for? Like, you just did so then like, what the fuck was that all about? And then he's like, so I made you guys. Let's not remember that you wouldn't be here if it wasn't for me. He's like, let's just go back. Let's ignore all this. Ignore Zelina. Ignore Ray. Here's my fist. Bump it. We're together again. And they're just like, no, you fucking psychopath. And they're trying to walk. And he's like, okay, you know what? Fine, cool. Get the hell out of my ring. And they leave the ring, and then he attacks him still, and he beats the shit out of him, and then Carlito comes out to try to make the save, and then he leaves the ring. Bro, that was fantastic. Santos Escobar cut the promo of a fucking lifetime. That was great. Está bien. That was great. He's good. He's really, really, really fucking good, bro. Bro, that was probably the highlight of SmackDown so far. Now I'm really, really invested. So, okay, so the Rey Mysterio knee injury, apparently that is actually real. You guys seen that post I posted on the community post earlier? When I posted it was a great post. It was the greatest post of all time. It was the greatest post of all time. My name is Donald Trump. Believe it. It is the greatest. Build the wall. Throw Santos Escobar bitch ass over the wall. Build it. Yo, real talk though, Rey Mysterio, he actually fucked up his knee for real. Allegedly. He fucked up his knee for real. So that's a weird way to prolong trying to get to the match at WrestleMania. It's actually kind of smart, you know, write him off of television with this, put him in a feud with Carlito. I actually heard, I mean, I don't know how much substance this has to it, but I actually heard that the plan is to do kind of a civil war in the LWO, where it's going to be Carlito and Zelina, and eventually this is all just, I don't want to say a ruse, but like, you know, eventually these two jobbers, Raul Mendoza, Joaquin Wilder, that's their names, right? I could be wrong, but apparently they're going to come right back and they're going to join up with Santos, and they're going to have a trio again. So I don't know how much substance it has to it, but I think I heard that a couple of days ago. But yeah, good shit. And also, we had a match between Hitmo Lee and Hitmo Chan, and Axiom and Dragon Lee. And that was a pretty good match. You know what? It took me a minute too. I remember seeing Axiom. Was it on 2K23? I thought he was just a part of the game, like a part of the storyline, because I don't watch NXT that much. I thought he was just a part of some video game storyline, kind of like Suicide. Not me, YouTube. That's the guy's name. His name is Suicide. From the old TNA games back in the late 2000s, I thought that's who Axiom was. I thought he was a part of that. Just to learn that he's that A kid, right? He's that dude from the UK, NXT UK from a couple years ago. And ironically enough, I thought he was British, but no, he speaks Spanish also. I forgot his name, but I think he has I think his last name is like Ruiz, so he's Latino. So I mean, as if that, him and Dragon Lee had a good match though. I mean, I'm just rambling on right now. Him and Dragon Lee had a pretty good match, very AEW-esque. It was like a little spot that they did also that damn near broke fucking Dragon Lee's neck with that front flip. Like, it wasn't even, it was like a hurricanrana and a front flip and a Canadian destroyer. It was actually pretty lit. I liked it. I mean, granted, I didn't really care too much for the match. It was a little bit too much AEWS type of Young Bucks wrestling, but to each their own. I don't really give a shit. At least within WWE is a lot more subdued, so I'll say that much. But yeah, with that being said, I see Cameron Grimes in the ring right now with, who is that? Oh, Grayson Waller. So, yep, let's get back to that. But good shit for Santos Escobar. Cut the promo of a lifetime. Good shit. Oh, boy. I'm starting to see what everybody's talking about now when it comes to LA Knight. I really am. Like, okay, you know what? I'm pulling the carriage before the horse. Let me talk about this really, really quick. Okay, let's start off from the beginning. Paul Heyman comes out. He cuts his literal, usual Paul Heyman shtick. Why did I say literal? He cuts his usual Paul Heyman shtick where he starts to ramble on and ramble. He sounds like me when I'm actually talking about my commentary videos. He just rambles and rambles and rambles and rambles and goes on and on and on. John Cena, you're not here. John Cena, Solo Sikoa spiked you and you can't speak. John Cena. Dun, 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 dun. Are you back there? 3, 2, 1. Okay, we get it. Cool, fine. I don't care anymore. I don't care. I get it. You're trying to put over Solo Sikoa. You got fucking Jimmy Uso back there making all these faces like he's doing an actual real life fucking rap ad hominem. Oh boy. And then LA Knight comes out and he starts to cut this promo. And it's like, I like the fact that he has the crowd participation and everybody's engaged with what he's saying. That's always fun and that's always cool to see, because at the end of the day, that's the kind of engagement you want for your wrestlers, especially your big time wrestlers. You want that type of engagement. That's really, really fun. And that's really, really cool. My problem though, overall, with this whole segment, and in particular LA Knight, and I'm starting to notice this little by little, his rhetoric fucking sucks. Like, his actual words, when you take out all the yeah and all the catchphrases, it's not like The Rock. When Rock was like cutting a promo, he was actually funny. It's funny. I was talking about MJF earlier. That thing he did with Boo Hightower, one of the things he mentioned was talking about Stone Cold Steve Austin and how he cut a promo. And I thought that was actually really telling, because yeah, that actually does make a lot of sense. It's kind of like Tupac. When you think of Tupac, like, don't get it twisted now, just like Austin, Tupac can get lyrical when he really wants to. Tupac is a poet after all. He can absolutely get lyrical, but the substance of Tupac's raps were never essentially his lyrics. That was mainly Biggie. Biggie was a lyrical guy. Nas was a lyrical guy. Eric B. and Rakim. Well, Rakim in particular, they were lyrical. Wu-Tang, they were lyrical. Fat Joe, Big Pun, they were lyrical. With a guy like a DMX or a guy like a Tupac, it's like, it's not to say that they aren't lyrical. They absolutely are. They're just not as lyrical as the New York guys. But what got them over wasn't necessarily the lyrics. It was how they emphasized it. It was like the passion that poured out of the lyrics. How Tupac would make you feel what the hell he's saying. He will repeat it over and over again. If you feel me, like, he will make you feel it. Like, what's an example I can give of a Tupac song? I'm trying to think. I can't think of an actual, so you guys can actually relate to this. Oh, okay. One of his more lyrical songs that he made that was like, fucking Shed So Many Tears. Lord knows I tried, been a witness to homicide. Drive by, taking lives, little kids die. Wonder why as I walk by, Broken hearted as I glance at the chalk line, getting high. He made you feel it. See, I'm saying it, and the lyrics mean something, but it doesn't mean shit. When I say it, it means more when Tupac says it. That's kind of like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold got you engaged with what his promos were. He made you feel his promos. It was really, really strong. When Stone Cold Steve Austin was on the microphone and he was talking, he made you feel him. Dusty Rhodes made you feel him. And it's like, yeah, Stone Cold had the catchphrases, but he engaged with the audience. When Austin got on the microphone and he talked, you knew shit was going to hit the fan. Shit was going to hit the sun. I don't get that same effect from a LA Knight. He's like today's rappers. You know, where it's like, okay, cool, you got the fancy metaphors, but what's the substance behind it? You're not really saying anything. I'm happy that people are dancing to your music. I'm happy that people can recite your lyrics, but are they actually feeling you? You know what I mean? And I feel like LA Knight's really lacking that. And he gets in the microphone, and yeah, he says some words that at least is coherent. I mean, that's more than we can ask for a promo nowadays. But even like a guy like MJF can make you feel his promo more so than an LA Knight. And I want to see him just, you know, like dig deep and really get the attitude behind the lines that you're actually saying. Because otherwise, I mean, dude, you're just catchphrases. Even with The Rock, I mean, he was just catchphrases, but The Rock was actually charismatic. He was funny. You know, I would like LA Knight. If you're not going to be funny, because you're not, your jokes and your one-liners and it's lame as fuck. At the very least, if you're going to actually talk and say all these words and mix it up with catchphrases and stuff, like dude, put some emphasis, put some bass in your voice when you're actually saying these things. I don't know. I just can never connect. I'm excited and I like him and I want to see him grow. I just wish there was some substance behind his promos. You get what I'm trying to say? I'm not trying to shit on the guy. I like LA Knight. I've been on this bandwagon since day one. Well, day one since he's been in depth. Well, day one since he's actually been, you know, being hyped up throughout the rest of the year. Let me just say that. I don't want to seem like I was there since he was Eli Drake or anything like that. But yeah, you know, I'm just saying, you know, put a little bass in your voice, put a little pep in your step, if you know what I'm saying. And also, we had a match with Grayson Waller and Cameron Grimes. The less said about that match, easy for me to say, holy shit, beer is wearing down right now, but I'm still feeling the effects. The less said about that match, the better. Although I did find it weird. Why does he always have the most complicated goddamn finishers? First he has like the outside of the ring, inside of the ring, rolling Stone Cold Stunner, and now he's doing like a front flip kill switch or in prettier, depending on what generation you grew in when it comes to Christian. Like, what the fuck is with this guy? Dude, come on for a fucking simple ass finisher and just fucking do it. Like, he's so lame, bro. With that being said, though, LA Knight's in the ring right now with Jim Uso, so let's get back to that and let's continue this show, shall we? We must. Alright, so I'm back in my warehouse right now, so you might hear a little bit of an echo. Unfortunately, my days are done. I gotta get ready to close up. I said days? I made it sound like I'm getting fired. My hours are done, and I'm getting ready to close out shop and get ready to clock out. I got like maybe 30 more minutes, but I got like 3 more minutes before the show ends right now at the moment. I got a person right now sweeping, so you might hear her come inside. Don't mind her. Hey, how's it going? There you go. See, there you go, guys. You hear that in the background? That's one of my employees. So you say hola. Hola. ¿Cómo está? There you yeah, that's one of my employees. Don't worry. Okay, she's sweeping up the shop right now. Don't worry, guys. But yeah, so far I see right now in the ring. I mean, it's not as if we didn't expect this to occur. You know, Becky Lynch is joining Team Smackdown, if you will, and that's fine. In the end of the day, I guess. Whatever. No, it's not. It's not fine. It's not fine. You know what happened beforehand also? I didn't talk about this, but you had this thing with LA Knight going up against Jimmy Uso, and of course LA Knight won because Jimmy Uso sucks right now at the moment until we get closer to WrestleMania and him and Jey Uso have their match at WrestleMania, and then he inevitably beats him. So recording. Yeah, I'm recording. Don't ignore that, guys. Ignore that. But yeah. What happened? Oh yeah, I lost my train of thought there for a minute. What's his name? Cody Rhodes ended up coming out to try to save the day when Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso tried to jump LA Knight, which is like, okay, fine, cool. No, it's not cool. Again, the brand split. What is it? It's not even a thing anymore. The brand split is not a thing anymore. It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. But okay, fine, whatever, we get into this main event, which is not really a main event, it's more of a main event segment, if you will, and they completely just ripped off the Raw Wargames stuff that happened, like 2 weeks ago now at this moment, and they just, I mean, it was so cheesy too. Like, you have all three girls standing in the ring, and you have Charlotte Flair talking about, I'm putting all my differences aside because I want this person to join because I know a thing or two about turning on people. Yeah, like you being turned out. Did you guys hear her theme song? All hell the Queen. Is that like a part of her trans gimmick? Like, you have a guy who has to be a trans person talking about you being a trans also. Charles, I see you, okay? I see you, Charles. But yeah, it's so goofy how, like, oh, you know, Damage Control actually mentioned that, oh, you know, we beat up all the girls in the back. I don't remember them beating up any girls in the back. I mean, maybe then again I wasn't paying attention because, again, I was sitting in my car getting drunk. So, you know, there's a strong possibility that they probably did. Or actually, they probably did. They absolutely did. I'm still kind of buzzed out, guys. Don't worry, okay? I'm about to clock out right now. Super excited. But yeah, fucking, they all like line up together, and it's so cheesy because you're Damage Control and we're gonna beat your ass. And like, they leave that one clear opening spot right there, and then Becky Lynch comes in to fill in the gap. It was so fucking cheesy. And they all start fighting each other and beating each other up. And again, they just completely ripped off the Raw episode from a couple weeks ago. But okay, I don't have a problem with any of this. I don't. My thing is, this should probably be a wake-up call for Triple H. Either A, and the fucking brand split, because you have no credibility whatsoever in regards to keeping up with the brand split. You're bringing Cody Rhodes in, you're bringing Becky Lynch in, and the fucking brand split. I thought the whole point of the brand split when it first occurred back in 2002 was because we had way too many stars on. It was just way too many stars. I mean, way too many stars. Okay. Like, the fuck, you don't have anybody nowadays. Nobody at all. You know, you very well could have just did something really cool and built up Michin or something like that and made her a complete badass. I mean, she's an anarchist communist in real life anyways. Might as well just, you know, dip your toes into that ocean right there and really go all the way with the communist bullshit and the anarchy bullshit and make her out to be a complete badass who could have joined the team and did something. No, instead, you gotta go get Becky Lynch from fucking Raw. That just tells you already, you don't have a lot of star power in either fucking division. Just fucking join the women's division up together and get rid of this brand split bullshit if you're not going to stay consistent with it in the end of the day. This was goofy as fuck when you actually think about it. I mean, really, really think about it. I mean, seriously, you're bringing Cody Rhodes over to Smackdown. For what? Isn't he already in the Wargames match? What is he going to do? Was he going to pull double duty? Is it going to be LA Knight and Cody Rhodes versus Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa? Then he's going to jump into Wargames? Is he even? I think he's in Wargames, right? Yeah, he is. Like, what the actual fuck was the point of Cody Rhodes coming out here? Like, just do LA Knight versus Solo Sikoa at Survivor Series. I feel as if we've seen this match on SmackDown already. But, like, you know, throw a stipulation in there or something. I don't know. I mean, they're so uncreative nowadays. I swear to God. Overall, though, this SmackDown was absolutely ass. The only good thing about this, the only thing that makes this even watchable was Santos Escobar's badass promo. Outside of Santos Escobar cutting that dope-ass promo, like, I'm not a big fan of this show. I mean, I know some of the match marks might be out there. Oh, did you not see 8-Kid versus Dragon Lee? Hitmo Lee versus Hitmo Chen? Black Sin Cara versus Sin Cara Blue? Did you catch the match with the triple threat and, you know, the moves, the move? I don't care. I don't care. What I care about is seeing more so what the fuck is Santos Escobar is gonna do. That shit was lit. Give me more of that right there. Fucking quench my fucking thirst. Damn, that was gay as fuck. I didn't mean it like that. No homo. Okay, folks, let me get the fuck up out of here right now. I see the light starting to cut off right now. Let me go close up shop, and I will talk to you assholes later. As always, deuces, P-eyes.